it close call. From the basement kings to the clubhouse pros, we break it all down after it goes. Pop darts after the throw. Run it back, let the highlights roll. From the backyard lines to the leagues, you know. We call the stats, we call the show. Pop darts after the throw. Pop darts after the throw. Pop darts after the throw.
Welcome, everybody. How are we doing today? We are on Monday of Nationals Week. As you can see, I've got my party shirt on in the neon colorway. We're ready to start this vacation and get Nationals underway. We want to welcome you guys to Pop Darts After the Throw, your weekly breakdown of everything happening in the world of Pop Darts. We're covering the latest league and tournament results, your fresh power rankings, the top plays of the week, smart strategy to sharpen your game, and a look ahead at the biggest upcoming weeks. And let me tell you guys, this week has got some big upcoming events. But without further ado, let's go ahead and move into our first segment, and that is our Around the League segment. We're covering our leagues around the U.S. and the world. And this week, we're going to have our stats coming in for the week of July 24th to July 30th. Before we get into your league stats here, guys, if you guys are not already, make sure you're signed up for that APL membership at iaplayapl.com. We'll have information there. Or you guys can go ahead and scan this QR code right there on your screen. That'll take you to the Scoreholio app that we use. And that's where you'll find all of your local leagues and tournaments, as well as your national rankings for the year and anything that has to do with the Pop Darts competitive things. If you click on the top right-hand tab up there, you'll see membership. Scroll all the way down, and you can purchase your membership there. All the details are included in that website. So make sure you guys are getting those APL memberships, because if you're not seeing your club included, it's probably because your club is either not sanctioned through the APL, or it's because your members are not all current on their APL membership. So make sure you guys are getting those taken care of so you can see your guys' results showing up here on After the Throw, as well as you're getting those national ranking points so you can earn a spot in the national tournament, which we'll be talking about later on in this episode. But I don't want to hold you guys up any longer. We're going to get right into it, into our first league, and that's going to be the Axe Trap Sharpshooters. Let's go ahead and look at those results, guys. The Axe Trap Sharpshooters, their weekly league is held at the Axe Trap at 2600 Lee Road in Winter Park, Florida on Saturdays starting around 3 p.m. This week they had a singles tournament with 2 rounds of round robin with a double elimination bracket to follow. And first this week we had Derek D. In second we had Hoon. And in third we have Austin. And let's break down these results for you guys. Derek's only taking 1 loss on the night during the round robin play, but goes undefeated in the bracket, winning all of his games with walk-off T-knobbers. This tournament or league we had was incredible. I believe every game had a walk-off T-knobber to end it. It was absolutely a cool thing to watch. Second place, we have Hoon, making some big strides coming up lately in the past few weeks. I've been seeing him play. He's doing some big things. He takes a tough round 2 loss after going undefeated in round robin, but turns it right back around and beating Austin 21-0 by hitting the first ever competitive 30-point club by triple knobbing his own dart on that T-knobber. Insane Hoon. It was also the highest single point round ever recorded in a competitive setting in Pop Darts. Both of these things were first things to ever happen in Pop Darts, and it was also a double walk-off T-knobber, technically sending Austin home with, or Hoon home with third. It was so cool to watch, guys. If you missed that clip last week, go ahead and check it out. If not, check us out on socials. I have that clip on all my social medias. Super cool to see that that happened there. History being made was just awesome to watch, man. Congrats to you. And in third place, we have Austin, who takes a close round 1 loss of 21-20, and then another tough loss to Hoon in that lower bracket final, giving him third. Shout out to you guys. Can't wait to see you guys here at the end of the week at Nationals. All right, moving on to our next club, guys. We have the Tampa T-knobbers. Newer club, but they've been doing a lot of big things here. I love seeing them popping up now every week. Let's go ahead and get into their results for the week. In first place, we have Garrett having some issues with the app there. That's going to be that player that you see there is going to be our buddy Garrett. In second place, we have Mr. Sean W. And in third place, his son Parker. Super cool seeing a father-son going second, third on the leaderboard here. And let's break it down for you guys. In first place, we have Garrett going undefeated on the night, averaging only 12 points scored against for the entire league that night. Huge thing out there, only allowing 12 points. anytime you can keep anybody around 10 points or less per round, I mean, that's pretty big wins out there. So shout out Garrett. Cool seeing that on there for you, man. Second place, we have Mr. Sean W., who takes a close round 2 loss of 21-20 to Garrett, but wins the next 3 in a row, including the lower bracket final, beating his own son to make it to the championship round and a rematch against Garrett, but falls short, losing 21-14. And in third place, we have Mr. Parker W., who wins his first 2 rounds of bracket but can't keep the momentum going in the upper bracket final round, and unfortunately takes another loss in the lower bracket final matchup against his dad, sending him home with third. Of course, you know, dad's got to show him the business and show him what's up. Shout out to you guys again. Can't wait to see you guys this week at Nationals. Love seeing what you guys are doing now down there. Can't wait to get down there and make it to a league at that Magnanimous Brewing. I'm sorry, guys. Let me tell you where they play. They played their weekly leagues at Magnanimous Brewing in Seminole Heights. That's Tampa area, Florida, on Tuesday nights around 7 p.m. And that was their singles with 3 rounds of round robin with that double elimination bracket. Sorry about that, guys. And again, let's move into our next one. The only club that we do that's non-sanctioned is going to be our APL league, our virtual league, and that is to kind of get people introduced into the competitive side of things, or kind of get people into some kind of competitive setting who may not have the luxury of having a league in their area and are trying to get something started up. This kind of gives them that starter way. So this is the only APL non-sanctioned league that we have, just because this is APL's kind of league of their own thing. So let's go ahead and get into their results. In first place, we have Mr. Chris Anderson. Second place, Mr. DJ Long. And in third place, Mr. T-Knob Tom Holcomb. All right, let's break down these results for you. Mr. Chris Anderson only taking 1 loss on the night, and that coming in the round robin stages. He then wins 4 straight in bracket play, including back-to-back rounds against DJ. I believe Chris Anderson also called DJ out, if I saw correctly, so he got what he wanted and getting the dub. Big shout out to him. Super cool to see that. Mr. DJ Long doesn't take a first loss until the upper bracket final, but wins the next round in the lower bracket final to send him into the championship round and a rematch against Chris, where he'll fall short by only 2 points, giving him second place. Deej, shout out to you, man. Hope that elbow's feeling strong for this weekend. And in third, we have Mr. Tom Holcomb, who takes a close round 1 loss to Chris, but turns things around and wins 3 straight in that lower bracket, making it to the lower bracket final, but gets 1 pointed by DJ, sending him home with third. Great shooting out there, Tom. Love seeing you guys making those big charges from early on in the lower bracket there. Super cool, just to show that, you know, it's possible to come back from that loss and still win that thing or get pretty dang close. So shout out to you, gentlemen. Can't wait to see you guys all here soon. And in our last one this week, had kind of a shorter week this week. We have Peepaw's Poppers. Peepaw's Poppers, this is their practice for Nats at the Peepaw's Garage and Craft Brewery in Pinellas Park, Florida. They hold these on Thursday at 7 p.m. Be sure to check those guys out. Great brews, great root beer if you're not in the alcoholic beverages. All around great atmosphere there, guys. Go ahead and check these guys out. Let's go ahead and get into these results for you. In first place, we see him sneaking up on the leaderboard again, Mr. Sneaky D. And in second place, we have Zachary D. And in third place, we have Garrett again popping up on that leaderboard. Let's go ahead and break this thing down for you guys. In first place, Sneaky D takes a round 1 loss to Zachary D, but wins out that lower bracket to make it to the championship round and a rematch against Zachary, where he wins both rounds 2-0 to take home victory. And as you guys can see here, the bracket looks a little bit different than other ones, and that's because what they're doing down here at Peepaw's is they're doing best of 3. And what that means is in that upper bracket is you're playing 3 games with each opponent that you're going up against, and whoever wins 2 out of those 3 games will continue on. And then if you go into that lower bracket, if you lose a second time, that's your 1 loss, and then you're out of it. So that's why this bracket may look a little bit different. Get you some extra games in there and kind of takes away maybe some lucky shots there. But let's go ahead and continue on with this. And that's what I meant by that, wins with those 2-0 rounds there. So that may be a little bit confusing. In second place, we have Zachary D, who wins out the upper bracket to make it to the championship round, but cannot stay hot and takes back-to-back losses and taking that second place spot. And in third, we have Garrett, who wins round 1, but cannot win the upper bracket final, sending him to the lower bracket final, where he suffers another loss at the hands of Sneaky D, giving him that third place finish. Once again, congratulations to all of you guys, and cannot wait to see you guys here coming up this week for the Nationals. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and move into our next segment. This one is going to be our top pops of the week. This is your top pops of the week, the throws that made us rewind, replay, and yell, no way. First one coming to us. This one's kind of cool. This one got sent down to me from Green Mountain Popdarts, Mr. Jeff Savage. Make sure you give him a look-ski over there on the YouTubes. This is a first player's T-Knobber. I couldn't get the info on the player's name, but this was one of their first leagues, and this is their first ever T-Knobber. So shout out to them. Just want to go ahead and showcase this here. Boom. So shout out to you. Congrats on the first T-Knobber. I know that we all remember our first time. It was always a great time. So keep it up, and hopefully we'll see you popping up there more late coming up soon. In second place, we have another T-Knobber. This one's coming to us from Garrett, and by way of Popdart Dynasty over on YouTube. Go ahead and check them out as well. And let's get this second pop rolling for you.
Jack, who is it?
This one.
Wait, maybe I think it's out. I think it's out. I think it's out. I think so.
As you can see there, Garrett asking for a measure, but he says, you know what, don't even worry about it. I'm just going to take things in my own hands and just go ahead and put this thing right on top to make it easier on you guys for measuring. So cool shout there, Garrett. Shout out to you. Can't wait to see you. And then third, we got Cole just, doing Cole things and giving us 2-1 here.
Rivers, see your back.
And as you can hear, Hoon just losing his mind there because, Cole just, whenever he wants to put a dart somewhere and take it away from him, that's just what he's going to do. So huge shout out to you, man. Can't wait to see what you do on the Ocho. And those are your top pops of the week, guys. Let's go ahead and keep things rolling and move into our power rankings. Let's see who's climbing, who's falling, and oh man, here we go. And who's holding the top spots. I noticed something a little bit different today. I don't know what happened, but a lot of people's SPRs dropped quite a bit. Like some people 1.5 to almost 2 points, mine included, which did shake up some of the rankings here a little bit. So I'm definitely going to get you guys a screenshot with everyone's top 10 and then the 10 down to the bottom there here in just a moment. But let's go ahead and move into it. Dropping a spot here, I guess not really dropping a spot, but no longer tied holding the third spot, we have Mr. Zach Conalog, who currently is 16th overall in those adjusted season points. And those of you who don't know, here at Pop Darts After the Throw, the way we figure everything out here is we take these 3 overall rankings that you have, but with your season points, we subtract any points that you may have from getting a higher tiered membership through the APO. So that way it's fair for everyone who may not want to pay to have a higher tier. So with that being said, Zach's adjusted season points was 2,180, putting him 16th overall. Second overall in win percentage was 83.6, and second overall with SPR of 64.74. Big shout out to you, Mr. Trickshot Zach. Can't wait to see you, man. Second place, we have myself, Mr. Derek Durrance, who's second place overall in adjusted season points with 3,950. 12th overall in win percentage with 67.8%, and fourth overall, taking a little dip there in SPR was 61.64. And his SPR dipped as well. That's how I was able to kind of jump over him there, which was really weird. I don't know what happened, but or maybe it wasn't. It may have been somebody else. But anyways, moving on to your first is Mr. Cole Hunter with his 4,570 adjusted season points, first place in every category, including win percentage with 84.5%, and SPR staying the same for him with 65.43. And we will get into that full rank here for you guys. This is going to be your top 10. You can see everybody there with their points and everything. On the far right-hand side is your total accumulated points from your rankings from each of these categories combined. So you can kind of see how many points you're off from the next person in front of you and what you may need to improve on to maybe make that jump to get into the top 3. And then moving along, we have, this is the rest of the crew, and the minimum games you have to have is 25 games, guys. That's the other thing. You must be an APL certified member. You must have a minimum of 25 games showing on Scoreholio. And that's how you get on the power rankings here on After the Throw. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and move into what seems to be going into our biggest and longest segment here, and that is going to be our Pop Darts preview. This is going to be a look ahead at everything coming up in the world of Pop Darts. First, we have our Pop Darts League coming in Sarasota. I heard this is going to be starting sometime soon this month, and sometime in August is what I was being told. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. If you're in the Sarasota area, scan that QR code you see on your screen there to get some more information. So that way you guys can join up down there if you're in the South Florida area, because we definitely want to show some support down there for those guys. Also, coming up shortly after Nationals up in the Northeast, we have a tournament in New York at the Revolution Rumble. It's Friday, August 28th with a tentative start time of 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. This is being held at Adirondack Axe in Queensbury, New York. This has been going on during a World Axe and Knife Throwing League tournament with vendor fair and tons of other things to do in the area. Be sure you guys, if you're in the area, stop in and check out this tournament. They need all the support they can. They're trying to get a big thing going on up there and trying to get a conference tournament going. So the more people they have, the better off. So let's make sure we're giving those guys some support up there in the Northeast like we do down here in the Southeast. And moving along, your official event schedule, guys. Here you go. For those of you guys all wondering, this will be your event schedule for the Nationals week, starting on Wednesday with a meet and greet at the Crush Yard at 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. On Thursday, we have an LCQ tournament. This is the last chance you have to try and get your last spot to be on ESPN 8, The Ocho. Registration opens at 9 a.m., closes at 10, and darts in the air around 10:30. So make sure you have all of your times and everything's planned accordingly. This is a double elimination tournament. From what I am being told, I have a little bit of change of info here. This may be some breaking news for some of you guys. The LCQ is now being best of 3 for both brackets, not like you saw on Peepaws Poppers with just the top. So it'll be a best of 3 bracket for winners. For upper and lower bracket. So if you get knocked from that upper bracket to the lower bracket, you will also still be playing best of 3. So just remember that, guys. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a lot of games, a lot of rounds. So just make sure that you are prepared for that. We're going to have expert panels answering some questions of the big names of Pop Darts surrounding the APL at 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. on Thursday, as well as a social hour following the last game with apps provided. Maybe a pop-up 2v2, pop-up teams tournament if there's interest in that. Bring your own partner. Maybe see how that goes. So maybe find yourself a partner there. One will not be appointed to you. You will have to bring one yourself. If you are maybe interested in something, like I said, if there's enough interest, maybe we'll run something that will not be official APL. That will be an official Pop Darts After the Throw thing. And then Friday, guys, the Ocho Championship starts at 6 p.m. is when the air time is. Be there between 5 and 5:30. They want butts in seats by 5:30, guys. So be there because you want to be at the Ocho. That's going to be held at the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex at Disney's Disney Resort in Orlando. And moving on to our next screen, just another shot here, guys. Bigger screen for you. The Nationals meet and greet being held August 5th at 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Crush Yard does close at 10 p.m., so we do have to be out by 10 p.m., guys. Let's hang out, throw some eat, drink, and meet your fellow competitors. Have some side games, what have you. Address right here, 7840 West Erlo Bronson Memorial Parkway. It's actually in Kissimmee, Florida, but still you guys will be able to find that there. No problems. The only Crush Yard in the area. This is your national tournament last chance qualifier at Crush Yard in Orlando, Thursday, August 6th. The winner will be the 4th person competing for that $25,000 purse on ESPN 8 The Ocho on August 7th at Disney's Wide World of Sports. Remember, guys, one throw can change everything. Be the one. We need one, and that could be you. But also, if you don't win, don't forget 2nd through 16th place. You're also going to be on ESPN 8 The Ocho. All of you guys are going to get a chance to throw one single dart to try and hit that T-knobber. And if you do, you're going to be walking home with $10,000 is for what I'm being told. So let's make sure you guys are all practicing those T-knob shots, because if you get in that top 16, you're going to want to be ready to go to hit that shot. And maybe some news here for you guys. Some breaking news for me, so maybe breaking news for you. The road ends here. 4 players, 1 champion, $25,000 prize pool with your national championship, Colton the Prodigy Davis, your East Coast wild card and current #1 ranked player in the world, Cole Hunter, your West Coast wild card, winner, Mr. Rowan Slaymaker, and that last chance qualify winner. This is all happening on August 7th, with that winner coming from the August 5th tournament, live ESPN 8 The Ocho, 6 p.m., live on ESPN2. If you're not going to make it in person at the Wide World of Sports Complex at Disney's World Complex, one night, one champion. Let's make history at Pop Darts Nationals, guys. Breaking news for those of you guys who don't know, I have found out your tournament players are going to be Cole Hunter versus Mr. Rowan Slaymaker, and Mr. Colton the Prodigy Davis will be taking on the last chance qualifier. So for those of you guys wondering if you're winning the tournament, who are you playing? First round will be Mr. Colton the Prodigy Davis, the current national champion. So you're going to have to take down your current reigning champion in order to move on to try and win $25,000 against the winner of Cole and Rowan. That's going to be an awesome tournament, guys. So make sure you're getting that practice in for that. It's going to be big. And a little PSA that I was asked to reach out to you guys, the players from some of these guys putting on the tournament. All players that are attending the Nationals, the LCQ, there will be a fan zone during the Ocho on Friday, August 7th. This is going to be an interactive event throughout the day. We're going to be interacting with guests and kind of showcasing the sport of Pop Darts, the APL side of things. And we need volunteers. All we're asking is about 20 to 30 minutes of your time at the booth. You're not going to be stuck there. It'll be a scheduled time slot so we can have you come and go, and you can check out the other events and everything. But if you are one of the top 15 players or the top 4, so that 2nd through 16, and then the winner, as well as the 3 gentlemen I just mentioned, are all required to be there. You have to do this. Anyone else is not required. Those 19 people are required to go. After all, we're proudly promoting everyone that gets to play. The little we ask in return is 30 minutes of your time promoting the APL. The top 15 will be scheduled to appear throughout the day at a set time, and those final 4 will be scheduled to appear after the live airing for a meet and greet. So just make sure you guys are reaching out to Jeremy and or Gary, so that way you guys can get signed up for that stuff, because this is required to be on ESPN. So if you plan on being in that top 16 and you plan on being on ESPN, you better plan on, donating a little bit of your time here for the APL for Ocho Day. And we do appreciate everyone that is willing to do that for us. Also, guys, we have available here at Pop Darts After the Throw stickers. They did come in. I'm going to have these at 6th and 7th. If you see me, make sure you get one. We have 2. They are the new logo, Pop Darts After the Throw logo, new colorway. These bad boys came in the limited run. We only have 50 of these guys coming in. You can see how glossy they are. You can see the reflection of my camera. These are those gold metallic Pop Darts After the Throw. You can see the 2026 National up there. Limited time run, only 50 made, never making them again. So be sure to come and get you some of those, as well as you are going to want to, man, I'm just pushing all kind of buttons here. Here we go. Get yourself one of these. We got custom made buttons here, the Pop Darts After the Throw buttons with that logo on it. And then if you really want, you got your boy's face. Can't really focus in on it, but buttons with my face on them. So come find me. Got all kind of swag here for you guys to show support at Nationals, because we appreciate all you guys. Free. These are all giveaways, not charging you guys anything. So make sure you come and find me and get you guys some of those. And guys, we always just kind of finishing up here with Pop Darts Wants You. We're looking for players. If you're looking for that tournament, make sure you sign up. Scan that QR code at the bottom. It'll take you to Scoreholio, where you can find all your tournaments, all of your leagues, all of your rankings. Far right tab for memberships, and you can scroll all the way down to get you that APL membership, which you'll need. And that's the way you can get yourself on the way to be on ESPN. Organizers, you're looking to start your own league, anything like that, reach out to Kruk at popdartsgame.com. Down at the email description down below, you'll see it there. Send him an email if you think something about you want to start a league. Maybe you're a venue owner, you have a cornhole venue, you have a dart hole or a dart league hall, you have axe throwing venue, something like that, and you want to bring in some extra cash, bring in some extra players, that kind of stuff. Same thing. All of this information can be beneficial to you. Reach out to the gentleman down below, Jeremy Kruk. That is our commissioner of the league. He will be able to point you in the right direction and answer any question you have regarding the league and any of that stuff. But without further ado, guys, it's Nationals week. I cannot wait to see you guys. I will be out and about on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, at Disney on Saturday. So if you plan on being in the area and hanging out at Disney, be sure to hit me up. Maybe we'll get some games in at the parks. I cannot wait to see all of you guys. I hope you guys are getting the practice in. I hope you guys all make it here safely. Travel safe, guys. I cannot wait again to meet all of you guys in person if I have not. Those of you who I have met, man, you guys already know I cannot wait to see you guys again. You guys are already like family to me, so it's going to be a great time. The meet and greet's going to be a blast. Thursday is going to be a marathon, but it's going to be so much fun to be a part of and to watch. And Friday, again, is just going to be, I mean, history for us here at Popdarts. I know we did it last year, but this year with all the competitors being in town and everything, I just know we're just going to show up big for those guys there on the Ocho and do big things. So, guys, until Wednesday, I cannot wait to see you again. I appreciate the love and support. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, bell notifications turned on. Follow me on all social medias. Send me your hot clips for the week. And again, guys, this is I think we have one more episode for until our technically the end of the season. So next week will be our season ending episode, but we'll probably still have some other shows and stuff going on for Nationals post coverage and everything. But the official league ends next week, so it'll be our last week for the official season. The first season, it's crazy to think we're already wrapping up our first season ever at Popdarts and going to be starting a second one here coming up soon. But again, guys, we'll see you guys and talk more about this on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in person. And come find me, get you guys buttons, get you guys stickers. And again, I cannot wait to see you guys. Safe travels, and we'll catch you guys at Nationals. Peace, guys.